number. So this is in Ivan's memory and with great love. It's called Our Future Will Become the Past of Other Women. Show me your hand, I see our past. Your palm roughened by heat, by frost, by pulling a crop out of the earth, by lifting a cauldron off the hearth, by stripping rushes dipped in fat to make a wick, make a rush light. That was your world, your entry to our ancestry in our darkest century. Ghost sufferer, our ghost sister, remind us now again that history changes in one moment with one mind, that it belongs to us, to all of us. As we mark these 100 years, we will not leave you behind. No one is left behind or should be as we honour this century. 100 years ago, a women's vote became law, became the right of Irish women. We remember them as we celebrate this freedom. Freedom is not abstract, is not a concept, is not an ethic only, nor a precept. It can also be a hope raised, then defeated, then renewed. It can be a voice braided into the silence of other women who came before. Today we note the achievement of Irish suffragists. As we mark the act, the law, the vote, we honour also the hours of doubt, the years of work. Today we offer to these women our thanks. The poem is a good deal longer, and it has within it a little bit the refrain, which is the title. Our future will become the past of other women. You know, a commissioned poem is not an easy poem to write, but Yvonne had all of this in her heart and in her life, and that's why she was able to respond to a commission with such a wonderful and memorable poem. And, you know, I do grieve for her, and it's hard to grieve in this time of COVID, but I know that her voice, her essays, her thoughts, and that will all remain with us and keep us going.
Thank you so much, Mary. And just a few more comments. Graham Garrity says, superb interview with Mary Robinson ongoing. Amidst all this, she continues to find splinters of positivity and explains their benefits, even some praise for teachers. And another, John Kennedy says, good to hear Mary and her strong views. Great memories of canvassing for her around Rathgar in the 1977 general election. Great memories in my yellow Capri. So listen, Mary Robinson, thank you so much for talking to us today, and stay safe.
Thank you very much, Miriam.
Take care. Robinson's choice of song there this morning. Well, I'm now joined from Leitrim by Michael Harding. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Miriam. How are you?
We had to bring you back by popular demand because when you were here a few weeks ago, we had so much reaction to you.
Yeah, well, when I hear the articulate and...
Thanks so much, Leanna, for sending that in. That was such a nice way to start off Scratch Night. So, for those of you who have not heard, this Scratch Night we wanted to make it a bit more interactive. So, some of our beautiful MCs tonight will have some games and stuff and some little challenges for you guys to do at home. So, please take part because otherwise we just look a bit stupid. So, our first interactive challenge game thing is just to relax and have a bit of fun. So, I want on three, everybody makes the silliest, most disgusting face you can towards the camera, okay? So heads down, and 1, 2, 3. Nice job. I'm going to assume they're all ugly, I can't actually see you. Okay, so up next, we have an amazing act from some of our friends in Cloughjordan. So they've sent this act in specifically for Scratch Night. So we're very thankful that they've done this. Hopefully they're also watching this. So hi guys. So please give a big round of applause to our guest from Clough Jordan.
Thank you so much for your wonderful act. Now, I'd like to move on to our next interactive task of the night in Scratch Night. I'd like you all to take the closest thing to you and try to balance it on your head. I said try. Now, our next act is the Norm Family Circus Act. Nolan, O'Malley, Rush, and more. Now, the Norm Family Circus Act is from around the world, and this family will be dancing for you to their favorite things.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad. I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Let's give another round to Norm, or Fred and Family, for that wholesome act that I hope you all enjoyed. Next up we have Molly doing a hula hoop performance specifically made for Scratch Night. Please give her a warm welcome, Molly on the hula hoop.
It's a new life for me, yeah. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. It's a new life for me. Ooh, and I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. New dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling.
Thank you, Molly O'Brien, for your amazing hula hoop act. Okay guys, a little fun. So you'll need 4 of your favourite colours, and you'll need to draw your favourite part of the show as best as you can. Also put name at the bottom so we know which is which. Guys, so this is the photo I drew. As I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, but here we go. Enjoy!
so we may do.
blood of a leg of lamb.
Thanks so much, Laval, for that act. It was so good. So Laval is actually one of our only international acts tonight. So he filmed all the way from France, so thank you so much for that. So up next we have an amazing act from our two youngest performers tonight. So please give the biggest GCC welcome to Dansha and Dayton.
Don't try to compare us to another bad little fad on the Mac and I'm bad. Give you something that you never had. I make you pump, pump, wiggle and shake your rump. Cause I be kicking the fuck with them.
Really good job, Dansha and Dayton. That was actually so cool. So before we go into our next act, I thought we'd, have a bit of fun, relax, because in case you haven't noticed, we are in lockdown, and that can be a bit stressful. So it's time to just, relax and take it easy, have a bit of fun, take a chill pill, settle the kettle. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Fred, and I'm a professional dancer. So I thought with my many years of experience and training, I'd lead you all in a bit of a dance. So, this involves everybody, especially the parents, so it's time to get up and just relax. Nobody's going to see you apart from your family. Okay, so just have fun. So we're going to have 30 seconds of madness. So everybody copy what I'm doing, and then at the end we're going to have a bit of a freestyle, okay? So let's get ready.
That's crazy. Listen to us, I'm sure you'll be amazed. Big fun to be had by everyone. It's up to you, sure they can be done. Young and old are doing it, I'm told. Just one try, and you too will be sold. It's called a freak, they're doing it night and day. Allow us, we'll show you the way.
Okay, so now it's time to put all those skills to the test, and it's time for some freestyle.
All that pressure got you down, has your head spinning all around. Feel the rhythm.
Sorry, I needed a minute to catch my breath. So hopefully you enjoyed some of my amazing dance moves. So up next we have the amazing Hazara. So Hazara was one of our EDSs. So she puts a lot of work into running the classes and keeping the circus going. So she's going to be performing a piece on the tin whistle. So she is an amazing musician. Sorry, I just get emotional when I think about her music. Oh, her music is just perfect and so beautiful. She is the next Mozart. So please give a warm welcome to the amazing Hazara.
Hazar, thank you so much for your beautiful tin whistle act. Now, on to our next interactive activity of the evening. Please grab whatever is closest to you that you can take a photo with, probably your camera, and you can take a photo of yourself with this Facebook live chat. If you do that, you can post it to Galway Community Circus, you can tag Galway Community Circus, or you can hashtag Mayhem or hashtag Mayhem Festival. I think that posting these photos will help us all feel a little bit closer together. Now, on to our next act. Our next act is Anna, who will be juggling with her father. Take it away, Anna.
ladies, gents, and smaller human beings. That was Anna and her father, Noel, doing a wholesome little juggling act. Please give them a round of applause. Our next act is an aerial act. Please welcome our next performer, Elise.
Thank you, Elise, for your awesome aerial act. It was amazing. Next up is the amazing balancing Ala. Please welcome Ala.
So much, Ala, for sending that in. That was really good. Okay, so sadly, we've reached the last act of the night. Pause for applause. Pause for applause. Yeah! I'm gonna assume that you awed. Otherwise, you know, you're dead inside. But our last act is very special. You may recognize them as your MCs of the festival. I know them as Juliet and Dara.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favourite things: cream-coloured ponies and crisp apple strudels, GCC circus skills and all you people, community circus and the gifts that it brings. These are a few of my favourite things: girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silk hoop trapeze, not that 1 metre thing. These are a few of my favourite things. When your prop falls, when your hand slips, when you're on the ground, you simply remember your favourite things, and then you don't feel so bad.
And with that amazing performance done by our power couple, Julia and Dara, brings our show to a close. A huge thanks to everyone involved, to our audience, our performers who took time out of their week to create these videos, and to the Scratch Night team who put a lot of effort and stress into this project. This was our second Scratch Night at home, and if you want more, please send in your videos on time, and we'll see you next time.
Whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favourite things.